Welcome to our 2020-2021 graduation ceremony. Needless to say, this is an unusual year, and I don't have words to thank all of the team members and parents and students who made this possible. It has been quite a ride. Parents who sacrifice their time and effort assuring their children's success, teachers, teacher aides who learn and improve daily on the way that they were delivering the academics, and they dedicated hours to secure your student success. And of course, a big thank you and recognition to our students. I do believe there was not a waste of an academic year. They learn a lot, but at the same time, they learn new skills, technological skills that are going to help them throughout the years to come. But they sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice a year of social interaction with their peers, and that's too much. So we'll be back stronger and better, and I can't wait for next school year in August to open the doors to all of you and have you back in school. Finally, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th anniversary. This is our 20th year we opened since 2001. So before we go to recognize teachers and students' accomplishments, help me celebrating these 20 years of hard work, and help me thanking all members of this team, some who are no longer with us, some who came for a few years, but thanks to all of them throughout the years, we were able to make what Draw Academy is today. Thank you. So yes, happy birthday, Draw Academy, 20 years. We're doing this here because the school is celebrating its 20th year, and this sign as well, having here for 20 years. So thank you, thank for everything. You have been a ride of a lifetime. I appreciate everything. But we're gonna go now to the real heroes of this operation, our teachers. Thank you. And now from our upper elementary building, I want to recognize first our teacher aides. So we have Miss Jennifer Alviar, Miss Reina Candelas, Miss Mayra Hernandez, Miss Brittany Montalban, Miss Carisma Banda, Miss Karen Martinez, and Miss Karen Rubio. Thanks for all the work you do supporting our educational program. You are great. So we go now with our first teacher, and we have for 4th and 5th grade, Miss Yamile Yasso.
Muy buenas tardes, padres. Soy Miss Yamile, la maestra de cuarto y quinto año de sus niños, y quería agradecerle todo su apoyo durante este año escolar. En verdad, fue un año completamente diferente y difícil para todos, pero lo logramos. Muchísimas gracias de nuevo por todo su apoyo. To my babies, to my little monsters, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being in my class. You don't understand how much I appreciate being back at Draw and having you as my students. I do understand that I was probably a little bit strict and hard and wanted a lot, but you guys did amazing. You overcame every obstacle that came your way, every bump on the road. I'm sure it was hard, but you did it. And I hope you are as proud of yourselves, as I am of you. I hope the next year is a great year for you guys, that you go ahead and achieve anything, because if you were able to achieve anything you could this year with the pandemic and everything going on, I'm sure you can do anything next year. So I look forward to see you. I look forward to see how much you're gonna grow next year. I look forward to see how great and amazing you will continue being. And what can I say? I will miss you. I will love you. I will stalk you. I hope you do great. It was a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Next teacher from 4th and 5th grade, Miss Cinnamon Macintosh.
Hello everyone, my name is Miss Cinnamon and I have been one of the 4th and 5th grade ELA teachers this year. Again this year we have faced many challenges that together we have all been able to pull through. To my students, I want to say thank you for making this year exciting, but definitely well worth it. To my 4th grade students, I wish I could have saw you this year, but I can't wait to see you next year. Have a great and safe summer. To my 5th grade students, I know our previous year got interrupted, but seeing your faces again this year has made it very exciting. Take on 6th grade with all you have and be the best that you can be. I want to do a special congratulations to 2 of my students, Catherine Hernandez and Kevin Juarez, for becoming Students of the Year. Again, students, take everything that you have, that you've learned, and apply it to next year. I know you do well. Again, enjoy your summer, have a great summer and a safe summer. And again, I can't wait to see you all.
Our next teacher from 4th and 5th grade, Miss Catherine Parker.
We did it. We made it to the end of the school year, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. I am so thankful to have had the chance to be your teacher during this very unique school year. We have done so much, learned so much, And I hope that you will take all that I taught you and continue to grow your knowledge into the very bright futures I know you will all have. To my fifth graders, it never gets easy to say goodbye to you after being your teacher for 2 years. I want you to remember that I think you're a very special group of students. I love you dearly, and I will miss you. When you come back to campus in August as sixth graders, don't be a stranger. You're welcome to come visit me anytime. And Miss Maida has a message for you too. She says to tell you that she loves you, she will miss you, and you can always find her. To my fourth graders, I look forward to being in the classroom with you guys in the fall. We're going to have such a good time learning how to do new things and exploring the world around us. I am hopeful we can go on some super fun field trips together too. So now it's time to take a very well-deserved break. We've all had more screen time than we probably thought we'd ever have. So take a break from your devices and get outdoors. I hope you and your families have a chance to get back out in the world after this long period of having to stay indoors. Have a wonderful summer full of adventures.
I want to introduce you now to the 4th and 5th grader teacher, Miss Kelly Puig.
Good morning. I am so honored to have been able to teach you all over the last year for my 4th graders and 2 years for my wonderful 5th graders. Last March, we went from our classrooms, walking in the hallways, sharing pencils, and sitting knee to knee in the cafeteria, to learning from home. We had to get used to seeing our friends only on video chats, frozen screens, and how to learn in the hectic environment of our homes. On top of learning our curriculum, we had to learn how to maneuver a computer and the programs we'd be using. Thank you for being patient with us through it all. I know Miss Parker and I struggled many times with how to use everything, and you guys taught us a lot throughout all of this. We have learned valuable skills that you'll be able to use the rest of your lives throughout this year. Right now, we are in a historic moment. Students 50 years from now will be studying this moment and about how the pandemic hit the entire world and changed everything for us. I am so proud of each and every one of you for all the hardships you have overcome this school year, for persevering and for pushing through. 5th graders, I will miss you so much next year. I have hated not being able to see you and spend this whole year with you in person. You are all such amazing and talented students. Please make sure you come see us next year. Miss Myra said to make sure to tell you that she loves you, and we cannot wait to see you in the fall. Thank you.
4th and 5th grade team, Ms. Maria Fernanda Soto.
First off, I have to recognize the efforts made by all of you during this time. It is incredible to me how fast you adapted given little warning and almost no anticipation. I recognize your efforts, and although some of you had a very tough year, you showed up every single day, foreheads in the cameras, ready to learn. Although sometimes scrolling through TikTok, even though you promised you were paying attention. To my 5th graders, I would have loved to get to know you. I would have loved to have you in my classroom with all of your particularities and interests. You made me laugh, you made me need an extra cup of coffee every day, but I am in absolute awe of all of your accomplishments. Your 6th grade teacher will be very lucky to have you. We did it, we got through it, and now it's time for you to enjoy your summer. I'll miss you all, and I hope you have a very safe and happy vacation.
And last but not least, from our 4th and 5th grade team, Ms. Kristen Turner.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Kristen, and this is my first group of 5th graders here at Draw. And let me tell you, it has been such an honor to get to watch them grow. This year could have been completely different had they had not shown up with such positivity, had they not worked so hard with being completely online. They made the most of a situation that I couldn't imagine for myself in their shoes. And they worked so hard. They grew so much personality-wise, academically, and I know that you guys are going to be so successful. You guys are going to work so hard in 6th grade. You guys are all ready to move on and be the best that you can be. I hope that you guys have the best experience as you continue to go through school, and you guys can all do anything you put your mind to. Keep working hard. I will miss each and every one of you. Congratulations to all the 5th graders on finishing your year, and good luck in 6th grade. Have a good summer. I love you all, and I'll miss you all.
without further delay, I'm going to announce the winner of the 4th and 5th grade Principal Awards. Ms. Beistegui?
And the winner is Kevin Juarez.
Oh, Kevin Juarez. Congratulations, Kevin. Huh? All right. Te felicito. Good job. And the other winner of the 4th and 5th Principals Award is, Ms. Beistegui, please.
And the name of the student is Catherine Hernandez.
Catherine, felicito. Dear parents, in these unusual times, I can't end this year without talking about COVID and vaccines. Since the first day of this pandemic, back in March 2020, I have informed you with scientific-based factual data. I sent you surveys, science articles, doctors' opinions, and everything I could get my attention to help you educate as much as possible so you could get an informed decision based on facts and data. I also said since day one, almost 1.5 years ago, that in my opinion the only thing that would give us a way out of the pandemic was a vaccine. We now have a vaccine, and another battle has started with people who, for no other reason than fear not sustained by millions of doctors worldwide who support the vaccine, have decided not to get it. All this time, and against every single argument I heard, I presented a solid science-based counter-argument. As of today, according to data collected by Bloomberg, the biggest vaccination campaign in history is underway. More than 1.84 billion doses of the vaccine have been administered in 176 countries. In the US alone, 294 million doses have been given so far. But I still hear people state that they want to see what happens before reaching a decision. The worst part of this is that if we don't get a higher number of vaccinated people, the virus has ample room to mutate, and we will see a higher rebound. Consequently, more people will get sick and more people will die unnecessarily. Furthermore, we're lucky to live in a country where vaccines are available. Most countries around the world do not have the luxury to reject the medicine that can save our lives or our loved ones' lives. For example, for measles, 94% of the population must be immune to stop massive transmission. For COVID, while still it is early to determine with exactitude, it's estimated that it has to be over 70%. Today, only 40% of the US population is vaccinated, and the non-vaccinated are not willing to do it due to simple fear. This means that people who do not get vaccinated are helping this pandemic to continue. For the past 20 years, Draw Team and myself have been successfully educating and protecting your children daily. You bring your children daily for us to do this. You trust us. For the past 20 years, you have trusted us in every decision that affects the future of your child and your families. I am asking you to do the same, to trust us one more time. We must, all of us, do our part to end this nightmare. It does not depend on just a few, but all of us. Do it again today. Protect your family, protect the community. Think about it. When you get vaccinated, you will be saving thousands of lives. Get vaccinated now. Thank you. I'm a member. Are you?
I got mine. How about you?
Happy to be fully vaccinated. What about you?
I'm helping you and me.
Let's get back
do
to
the
normal.
same. Vaccinate.
I am a member. Are you?
Hey, ya vacúnate. Okay?
Vaccination record count.
I am vaccinated.
I'm proud to be a member too. And you?
Yo ya me vacuné, ahora te toca a ti. Vacúnate.
I got my COVID
shot. Did you?
All you have to do is get vaccinated.
A vacunarnos todos.
Not afraid anymore. Get vaccinated.
Yo tengo
I
mi
did it.
vacuna.
Are you?
¿Y tú?
I am a member. Are you?
I got my vaccine. How about you?
Be dramatic. Just be safe.
I'm a member. Are you?
Ya me vacuné. ¿Y tú?
Yes, Mom. ¿Y Lucy?
You want a good advice?
I got it.
Get the vaccine.
Will you?
Protect yourself and your family.
Join the 131 million people already fully vaccinated.
Get vaccinated today.
We're from the club. Are you?
Remember, are you? As I said before, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th birthday. We have a list here of people who have been with us for 10, 15 or 20 years, and I want to recognize. I cannot give it to you now, but this is the trophy that you were receiving, and this is given to the following people. First of all, and I blame the COVID-19 era, I totally forgot, on 2019, Bedelia Tejeda. Bedelia is our art teacher, one of the best we ever have, and I want to congratulate you and thank you. Then we have three other people. Lorianne. Lorianne has been the teacher everywhere. She was a pre-K, K, first, second. For some reason, skipped third grade. She was a 4th, 5th teacher, and now is a 6th, 7th. Lori, we love you. We want you everywhere. You're great. We have Estela Castro. She was at first one of the mother of 3 of our beautiful student girls. She has been also for 10 years one of our best teacher aides. Thank you, Estela. Maria Olvera, she's one of the faces that you first see in the morning. She's greeting the students, greeting parents, and she is one of the most valuable people here in the school as well. Thank you, Maria. And now I would like to jump to 15 years. 15 years working with the Academy and helping us bring this to what it is today. Mr. Mario Ambris, pre-K teacher. He's a clown, but we love him, and also celebrating 15 years. And Miss Rosario Charito Goto, one of the best K teachers I ever seen in my life. Also, thank you for this 15 years. And now for the big prize. As I said, the school has been offered for 20 years. I'm the only survivor of the first month. But then we have 3 people that have been with us all those 20 years. One is Miss Sherry Davis, our beloved special education teacher, counselor, mentor, the one to thank for everything that you receive as teacher appreciation, and my best friend. Sherry Davis, thank you for everything you do. And Yvonne Santos. Yvonne has been with us from day one, fueling this school. She does everything related to registration, attendance, and everything that brings the school to function. So thank you, and thank also for keeping me on my toes. She's the one chasing me. You didn't sign this report, you forgot about this, you forgot about that. So thank you, and keep on doing it. I appreciate it. And finally, one that has been with us for 20 years as a friend of mine and has served in many capacities. And if I didn't recognize him before for the 10 of the 15 years, it's because he was at first a volunteer, then he was a board member, then he was a part-time after-hours teacher, and then finally I was able to bring him on board. My friend Roberto Aramayo, I count on you every single day, so you're going to receive a recognition for 20 years that you deserve. Thank you, keep it up, see you in 30, hopefully, and thank for everything you do daily. For the past year and a half, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to endure unique experiences. Among those, 2 of our team members suffered this illness. They had to be hospitalized and are now in a long recovery. and very slow. But some of our students and families pay the ultimate price. One of those, and probably the loss that touches us the most, is the passing of our former student, Jose Diaz. I remember him as a gentle bear. He was always a big kid with a silly smile. If he was ever in trouble, and he was sometimes, I can still see him in my office. He will be apologetic and kind of clueless about what situation he has got into. It is funny that all of us remember him as Jose Diaz. He was never Jose or Mr. Diaz. He will always be remembered as Jose Diaz, always smiling and everyone's friend. Jose was by far not the fastest runner, but he was always there. He never missed a running event and was continuously trying his best. A few years later, he came back to draw, this time as a parent. Out of his 4 children, he enrolled his oldest ones, Hernandez and Adrian, both as sweet and always sharing a smile and hug as I evoke Jose Diaz. A few weeks ago, Adrian came by the school holding a plush bear. Still smiling and silent, he gave it to me. Without saying a word, he pushed his belly pressing a button, and I heard a recording of Jose's voice with a message of love to his son. He was not just the good kid we remember, but also a great parent. We lost a good one, and Jose Diaz will always be remembered by all of those touched by his gentle, mild, and warm character. Godspeed, Jose. We'll miss you.
I want to remember one of my first students at Draw Academy. He was my student during 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. And the best story I remember is when I did his home visit. He was waiting for me in the balcony of his apartment, very well dressed, with a very nice dress, yellow, green and red, a perfect hairstyle. And he ran downstairs and walked me to his apartment, where Dad and Mom were waiting for me with juices, cookies. We had a very nice conversation. He was so happy and excited. And it was one of the best moments I spent with him. And then, a couple of years ago, he was in my office talking about one of his kids. I couldn't believe it. It was so emotional. I love that, and he will be always in my heart.
The last time I saw Jose, I was on traffic control duty during dismissal. He was driving a red pickup truck, wearing his usual oversized black tee, and his signature Jose Diaz smile. He was always enthusiastically waving at me as he passed me by, and I remember thinking just how fast time flies. When I met him, I was one of the small kids, and he was one of the big kids at Draw. For years, Jose and I frequented this very stage for our end of the year plays and traveled together for school running team. With a total of 350 students, it was impossible not to become friends with everybody. He was goofy, chatty, and always a lot of fun to be around. I will always remember him as the big bear he was. The big kid that always had a pencil on his right ear, and the person that radiated warmth and kindness. He was everybody's friend, and just like his children are now, will always be part of the Draw family.
Dear parents, students, and teachers, when a school year ends, I normally feel the obligation of looking back to see what worked, to see what could have been improved, what we learned from the past. We can only do that. We can learn from the past, we can act on the present, and we can plan for the future. More than ever, this school year needs such a reflection. We can look back, cry for what we lost, or we can look back and learn something. I can't help to see the suffering of others. I can't help to learn what we can do to improve ourselves and the lives of others. But mainly we have to learn from those lessons. Our youth lost many things: memories, friends, social learning, and then many experiences that will forge their character. But then also from those losses, they can strengthen their character. They can look at life with a different appreciation. We can all see how we acted, how we cared for others. While some people retracted and somehow selfishly took care of just for themselves, while some others cowered in front of the situation that couldn't be handled, others took the reins, looked at the situation, and decided what to do. We learn from ourselves. We learn from our strengths and our weaknesses. And in some cases, we can honestly say that we gave our best. This dark stage of our life is leaving us an invitation to do that learning. We all lost something, but the learning is ours to keep. As such, I want everybody to reflect on this time, not with sadness, but as we read this page of the book of our history, to realize what we are, what we learn. And then, as with every lesson in life, we can simply become better prepared to change the things in which we have power and to accept those that we cannot. I want this reflection to serve a purpose. Whatever summarizes the lessons of this year that the Learner's Creed our students recite daily before working, I am asking our students to read again, to believe in themselves, to believe in what they can do to become better, and to learn, to put in life the lessons from this time. For years, we have asked our children in school to recite that creed in the morning and in the afternoon at the end of the day to reflect those things that were under their power to fulfill the objectives in the morning. Now that we are rapidly and hopefully facing the dawn of a new day, away from this pandemic, this will be a sad page of our book, but it also can be a valuable lesson from which we can understand the best and the worst of ourselves. Let's capitalize on that experience. Let's make our life and the life of others better. That's my desire for the new days of this life that we're facing. That's my desire for our children, that they will learn and they will become, out of this, stronger in soul and in character. That they will appreciate life in a better form, facing adversity in a better manner. And because of that, I need from every single person that is walking this road with us to believe in the school, to believe in themselves, to believe in what we are trying to do here. That in the midst of all this confusion, we learn to keep providing our best, to give our untiring efforts to simply improve the life of a child. Thank you, take care, and I will see you in August.